chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Offense set on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got the quick pass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year.
And that's a live ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team. And
headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Return goes out of bounds.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Give to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Casey. At the 45, on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Unleashes it on the run. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because It's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
The give from the gun. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big plays.
And the Jayhawks have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Now adjusting. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Defense in press coverage. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he added the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Get it out on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Jayhawks are in the hurry up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually too...
Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Coming after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. He'll heave it deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Still on his feet at the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And
a shot toward the end zone, and they won't make the connection going for the big play. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Corner's going to give them room. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's Skinner. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They would have needed a 50-yard field goal from here, so instead they'll keep the offense out there and go for it. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Skinner. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Kansas State.
First and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And the D deny them on second and goal. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. This defense has been a stone wall. Can they stuff him again on third? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 4, set to kick this one away.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Touch pass on the run. Powers through the defender. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Makes it past the marker. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Runs through a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for?
Got enough space, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. The 18 unit on the field. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive...
The expressway is wide open. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to run it. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Going to the ground. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes his connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Kansas State quick to the line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the 1st half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The Kansas offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the 1st half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense,
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The penalty gets back a few, but it's still 3rd and 8. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. South Carolina was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Gamecocks performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Thank you. And it's caught inside the 25. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. With jet sweep pass. Works his way through the traffic, and he picks up 8 yards on the play, and this one's much more manageable on 4th and 3. Quick touch pass to the receiver. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You see more and more of this in college football. They hand it off in the jet sweep on short yardage. This time the defense was not fooled at all. They were locked in, get the receiver to the ground. No first down for you.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Give to the running back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. He makes the connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. And the Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Zings it complete to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Neal. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They want to get this defense on its heels. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Neal. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And that's a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, the defense was able to get to the QB, and I think that's what really creates the interception. Because of the pressure and because of the hit on the quarterback, it affected the velocity, it affected the accuracy of the throw. The defense comes away with a huge takeaway.
And the Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Rides to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Dances away to buy time. He's going to take off. Oh, they knock it free. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wide receiver shows motion. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Kansas State 28, Kansas 21.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wide open downfield. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Jayhawks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Number 47.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. I don't know about this decision. Tie game, 4th quarter. They're lining up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
A 1st down for the offense. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Using his feet. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And you can tell when the QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
He'll pull it down and run. And he breaks into the open. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Daniels. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fires to the right. And he intercepts it. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that's small.